wrecking my life in every way possible. There's this little boy, and he touched his ear, and there's like an open sore on his ear. And so my immediate reaction was to kiss my hand and put it on his ear, and I said, "All better." And he looked at me and then looked down and pulled up his pant legs and revealed just a bunch of different sores that were all over his legs. Some were closed, some were open. It was just a whole mix of them. So I was like covering my hands and like kissing his sores better and everything like that. And on our way back to ASM, I was sitting there thinking about the moment, and I just heard God tell me, "Now you know the love that I have for you and the sores that you have."
God has totally been so good to me this trip. Early on, I didn't feel like I was beautiful or I was loved, but we started reading this book called Captivating, and God's beauty through us and through me has just been revealed to me. And it's been so amazing because like I'm seeing the worth that He has for me. What I've gotten from this trip, I guess, is just knowing that I'm beautiful and I'm a crown of God's creation.
Since I've been in South Africa, I've been praying like every day while I've been doing my devotions, like, "God, give me a love for children like you have had a love for children." And since we've been going to Lula and the state care, I learned that I can love the kids, and God taught me how to play with the kids and just take care of them as if they were my own kids. And both daycare and Lula, the kids have actually been calling me Papa, and they've been jumping my arms, so I've just been carrying them around, like playing with them. So my experience in South Africa has been learning how to be a fatherly figure to kids.
So during my time in South Africa, I gave my testimony to a high school of about 700 kids. And I never thought I would speak in front of so many people, let alone share my personal story with them. And so afterwards, a few girls came up to me and wanted a hug and just told me how much my testimony had touched their hearts. And so even if telling those girls my story just impacted them, I'm just glad that I was able to tell them how much God loves them.
A few weeks earlier, since coming to South Africa, I was feeling sick and miserable. My back was killing me. We went down to an after-school program and played with the kids, did some skits and stuff like that. And a lot of kids wanted to ride on my back. And for a little while, I was like, I'm not sure if I really want to do that because my back's killing me. But then something came in me. Yes, my back may be sore, but that is something that will only last for a moment. For that kid to give him a ride, that could be so much more to him. That could be something that could stick with him for a very, very long time.
Throughout this entire trip, I've been learning to trust God more and more, and like I feel like my relationship with Him has grown continuously, and like I feel awesome, and I feel like this trip is one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Just meeting the people here has given me so many experiences with God, and it's been really cool, and I'm so happy to have been able to come here, and it's just been this has easily been the best year of my life.
So we're about 3.5, 4 weeks into the South Africa trip, and God's just really showing me His goodness and His faithfulness in my life. He's really just been showing me how to trust Him and just discernment and listening to Him, like for instance, like just asking things from Him, and all of a sudden like all these signs come up of things that I hear Him saying in my heart, and it's really just proving like how faithful He is to me, and just like how faithful He is with this team, and just the opportunities I've had and everything that's happened just to get me here, and it's just really crazy like how great God is in my life.